Hey, Pauperganda fans, thank you so much for the continued support of the people to my right. Also, if you want to have your deck played, a 10-ticket donation on Magic the Gathering Online is probably the best way to do it, as well as sending us an email to pauperganda@gmail.com. Well, anyway, thank you so much again for the people over here, and we'll see you next time.
From the softest lotus petal extract, we bring you Giga Drowse. Replicate perfect sleep over and over again. Giga Drowse, for when you're tapped out.
Available at all fine Singer superstores.
Live from Pauperganda Studios, this is Paupardy. Now entering the studio are today's contestants: a Goblin Gardener from the Plains of Alara, an Auramancer from the Serra Isles, and a Necromancer from the Dross Swamplands. These three contestants will compete today on Paupardy. And now, here's the host of Paupardy, Deluxe Bikoff. Hey everybody, welcome to the Grand Experiment. I'm trying to do something really different today. There won't be any playing of Magic. There's going to be a lot of playing of Paupardy, which I've been wanting to do for a long time. I grew up on this game with my mom. I've been playing it all the time, and plus or minus some win-losses for sure. But I made 3 games, so here's the deal. I need an official Goblin Gardener, which I think we've got in Shiraz. And then I think Little Fight might want to play one of them, either the Auramancer or the Necromancer. And then if somebody wants to chime in for the third spot, just let it be known who you want to be. I guess it's going to work. We're just going to have to kind of figure this out as it goes along. We're going to just, there's a variety of categories. We've got a little scorecard at the bottom. We'll say continue here so you can kind of see what we're going to go for here. So our first column is flavor text, followed by using burn. Each response will have burn in the answer. CMC stands for converted mana cost equaling 0. It's our third category. White removal at fourth, and blue staples, usually tournament staples. And these will all be Pauper cards and all Magic cards. So if you like Jeopardy and you've never played Magic, you're probably going to score 0, or actually negative like 5,000. So for the record, I've never played Jeopardy, says Shiraz. That's fine. And you know what? Technically, you're supposed to answer in the form of a question, and that's always confused me too. And for the sake of streaming and keeping things a little hasty, we're going to just say, hey, answer away. And then if you get it right, maybe put a dash with what team you're on. Goblin Gardener, Auramancer, Necromancer, who knows? This might crash and burn, might have technical issues. I've already had one this morning. And if it fails, big deal. We'll be back next week trying some more stuff. But just trying to do something a little new. And I spent so damn long on this Pauperdy logo, I had to use it somewhere. So anyway, ooh, says MTM Tat. So, all right, Shiraz. So officially, are you up for Goblin Gardener? I think we'd have to probably give the third spot to Nimchimsky if he's up for playing either the Necromancer or Auramancer. But obviously with Goblin Gardener, until I made that in what do you call homage to Shirazamon, Paladin 19 in the house too. All right, so Shirazamon is the Goblin Gardener. We have, all right, Nimchimsky, what you want to be, Auramancer, or actually Nim? Okay, all right, I was going to say with the alliteration of the N being in their name, it might be better for a Necromancer for me, but that's cool. All right, Auramancer, anybody want to take over Necromancer before we start our first ever game of Paupardy? One of you will be undefeated, be the best in the world at Paupardy. Nice mid-rangey card. Yeah. I guess I did right there. All right, Necro here. All right, so here we go. I randomly rolled an imaginary dice, and it says Nimchimsky goes first. So Nimchimsky, let's see what you got. Name your category. With your charisma on point today, Deluxe. Oh, thank you, that. Yes, we'll cap up. That's right. Yeah, hey, that's a great idea. The responses should be in caps so that I can see them like that, and then it'll be a white removal. Okay, we'll just say it's 100. All right, journey to this place. Nimchimsky, you've got kind of indefinite seconds. Normally there'd be a time, but where it sits now, we don't really have to have much of a way with that, with as far as lag and stuff like that. Whereas journey to nowhere going. All right, let's see. I think it's the space bar. Yeah, reveal correct response. What is nowhere? All right, so you get 100, and we're off. I'm just going to go down the line until you say different. White removal for 200. Running 4 of these may be obnoxious, but a few of these other O-rings can often save the day. All right, Nimchimsky, you've got 100 points, unless somebody else wants to steal it. That's right, anybody can chime in. What is Oblivion Ring? Let's see if he's right. Yes, Oblivion for 3. Okay, now we hit escape, and here we go. All right, how do we steal? You answer first. So you better be Johnny on the fly with that stuff. So, yeah, rules. Sorry, guys, we're just going to have to figure this out as we go along. So I have never played this before. Yeah, I was wondering if that would be a cultural problem. So we'll go to... I'll just choose the categories and we'll see who comes in because I think it's going to cause a little too much delay otherwise. So we'll go flavor text for 300. Whoever answers this first gets it. Finish this quote. He raged at the world, at his family, at his life, but mostly he just... Who's going to answer first? Raged! Nimchimsky gets it. Raged for 600. Who can beat Nimchimsky? He's off the chart. All right. Let's go for a big one. Using burn for 500. Answer. This deals 3 damage to target creature. If that creature has infect, it deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. There's a reason this is a 500-point clue. It's nice to see the lags in full effect here, but I think this is going to kind of have to. We're going to have to do it this way. And you know what? Hey, cheating is allowed. What is Burn the Impure? Says Shiraz. Burn the Impure. The gardener gets it. Wow, I didn't think anybody would get that. I'm impressed. You should probably get some extra points for that. So, man, that was burly. Okay, blue staples for 100. Let's just go there. This masked blue creature may draw you a card every time it deals damage to an opponent. Dun, dun, dun. I think you can look it up because I think it's going to take you long enough to get the cheat value out of it that you might get screwed up by not just being able to answer it. What is Ninja the Deep Hours? All right, little fight there with the Necromancer team. He is correct. We've got a game, folks. We've got the Goblin Gardener at 500, Oromancer at 600, and Necromancer tying up third and 3. All right, here we go. Let's go blue staples for 200. This creature has flash, flying, and can counter a spell depending on the circumstances. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Who's gonna answer? Spell Stutter Sprite and Chimsky. Reveal. He is correct. The Oromancer is ruling. All right, converted mana cost, 200. This type of saw gives a creature +1, 0. Converted mana cost 0. This type of saw. Little fight on it. Boy, this is a really cool way to encourage fast responses. I love it. All right, I think we figured out the formula now. All right, we're going to jump into some big stuff. White removal, 500. This could swing the game, folks. Here we go. Answer. While technically a combat trick, this blessing costs 2 white mana, and despite being an enchantment, can be cast at instant speed. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I'm supplying my own sound effects. Isn't that sad? All right, here we are. Who's going to take it? Who's going to take it? I haven't read these in like a week, so some of these I'm like, wonder what that is. Maybe I need some more vitamins in my diet. All right. Oh, boy, this one's really hurting people. We might have to just go... What is Chow Mano's blessing? Nimchimsky with the knowledge. Chow Mano. 1,300. Here we go. All right. Let's say using burn for 100. Any player may have this deal 6 damage to them. If no one does, target player mills 6 cards. Remember, burn will be in the answer. So if you were to just look at all cards that start with Book Burning, Nimchimsky with Book Burning. Woo, somebody's got a good connection. Bam. All right, using burn for 200. Remember, burn will be in the answer. Good job, guys. Everybody's going good. I like all the responses. Feel free to chime in if you're not on the teams too, but it's just who can get to the keyboard fastest, right? And thanks for joining me in this weird experiment. All right. And let me know if you like this or not. Maybe not now, but afterwards in an email. All right. Using burn for 200. Answer. Half as powerful as Rally the Peasants. This lets creatures you control get +2, 0 until the end of turn. Has burn in the title. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick. Well, we have a Burn Bright, says Snogglesworth. For the guess. What is Trumpet Blast, says Shiraz. He's an official player, so let's reveal Burn Bright. I think we're going to give that to Little Fight, just because Snogglesworth, love you, but if you want to play next game, MTM Tat, that's cool too. Just let us know what team you want to be on, but we're going to give it to Little Fight here. And here we go. You know, so much is on the line. Winner gets all of 0. All right, using burn for 300. Let's just clear this category out. This weird creature used to see tournament play and cost any combination of blue and red mana equaling a total of 2. Dun dun dun. That's fine, Snogglesworth. What is Kiln Fiend? All right, I know that one's wrong. Auramancer, you lose. It's still up for grabs. You can guess. I don't think you can guess again in Chimsky when you get one wrong. You do lose points, though. I can still answer. Oh, I know the art for it. Let's see. Yeah, I think on the game when they answer wrong and they're just out, because a lot of times they go, oh, and then they remember it, but not for the name of it. All right, I'm going to give this one about 5 more seconds. Who can come up with it? I got a feeling Shiraz is going to know this one. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. All right, I think we're going to have to reveal it. All right, Rufus90 got it. What is Frostborn Weir? But no points for anybody. That's fine. As we move on to the last and using burn. Remember, burn will be in the name. Answer. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this gets +1/+0 until the end of turn. Then scry 1. I think Little Fight will know this one. I shouldn't be helping as the host. I'm supposed to be impartial, but I need to get a mustache and a lot more gray hair to pull off the Trebek look. He's the host out here in the States. And Burning Prophets is Little Fight with Burning Prophet. Snogglesworth with the good connection. Burning Prophet it is. Necromancer moves up to 2nd place. And where we'll go to flavor text for 100. Answer. This hound strikes first and is often discarded as unplayable. This hound strikes first and is often discarded as unplayable. I put a lot of hints and clues into these things. I had a lot of time on my hands. I was playing that 9-round tournament on Sunday, which I got 6th. And I was writing all of these and editing them and having my youngest look at them. What is Vampire Hound? Shiraz. All right. -100 for Shiraz. You can't guess this one anymore. Auramancer or Necromancer? How confusing is that? MTMT. This is awesome. Reminds me of StarCraft Jeopardy. Oh, nice. How cool. Yeah, you know, I can upgrade it for like videos. And Patrol Hound, says Nimchimsky. And he is right. We would also accept Wov Muffin. So Auramancer gets the points, and we go to flavor text for 200. Answer. This draw 2 cards inspirational quote runs into this plot twisting problem. Big hint, it's one of my very favorite flavor texts. All right. Yeah, I'd have to check out if there's any sound effects available. I know they have a visual and there's some aids and stuff, and it's like a $20 one-time fee, but a lot of teachers use this, and I was like, hey, this is pretty cool. So we'll give it a try. If it's a big hit, then I'll invest a little bit more of our donation money into it and see if we can't make it maybe a once-a-month thing or something. We'll see. And these will be available on the YouTube link. If you want to play along with your friends later, you can just load it up and see how you do. What is Of One Mind, says Little Fight. We will say negative on that. Good guess. Remember, the topic is flavor text for 200. Thoughtcast, says Nimchimsky. Goblin Gardener, do we have an answer? I'll give it about 3 more seconds. Tick, took, tick, took, tick, and all right, here we go. What is time reversal? Remember that cool thought experiment? And he's like, I may have a problem here. All right, here we go. We're going to flavor text for 400. Answer. Braids once said, I like goblins. They make funny little blank sounds when dying. What is the sound? That was a good guess there, Shiraz, but I like goblins. They make little this sounds when dying. What is squeak? Necromancer with a bad guess. Down to 300. What is squish? Shirazamon or Goblin Gardener at 0. Can Auramancer take it? It's going to be a runaway for the Auramancers. What is fart? Well, you did guess, so that's a minus. We're going to say, what is popping? All right. Keeping it fun. I like it. All right. We're going to close out flavor text for 500. All new categories. We have 2 more rounds of this. So feel free to call next if you want to play this next round. We got all new categories, and we'll roll the commercials as we always do. Come back with a little bit more coffee. Inspired your host. And then we'll play round 2. So if you want, say, hey, I got Team Goblin or I got whatever. So anyway, next, says Snogglesworth, name your tribe if you want, buddy. And 500 flavor text. Here we go. Not known for gardening, goblins still try to grow this type of tree. Oh, somebody better get this. Next, says MTM Sausage Tree Nimchimsky wins it. Oh, Shirazaman. Everybody beat Shirazaman. That's horrible. What is sausage? You are correct with Oromancer in the lead there. All right, so we got Snoggles. Let me just write this down. Is the Oromancer for game 2. MTM Tat, our awesome supporters, is name your tribe there, MTM Tat, and then we'll have a third spot available. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, converted mana cost 0. Remember, every answer will have a converted mana cost 0. Answer. This race of creatures starts with the letter K and has plenty of cheap options in red. In defense, I am very pyroblasted. Oh. What is Null? Nah. All right. What? Kobold, says Snogglesworth. Kobold, says Shiraz. He is right. Kobolds. Close one there. Little fight. All right, here we go. Converted mana cost for 300. Answer. While most choose Relic as their graveyard hate, this artifact cousin costs 1 mana less. Dun dun dun. Who's gonna pull it? Pauper Tim wants to play. All right. Pauper Tim. This is cool because if I miss it, I just read and see who came in first. Tormod's Crypt, says Snogglesworth. Turox, Nimchimsky. Ouch. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? All right, we'll give this one about 5 more seconds. The right answer might be out there. Who knows? Turok's Crypt. I think I had Kobold question. What is Tormod's Crypt? Shirazaman with the right answer. Woo! All right, as we go to 400. Converted mana cost equaling 0. 0. Here we go. According to this equipment, it costs 3 to equip. Read the question. According to this equipment, it costs 3 to equip. You guys see the little play on words I'm doing here? Come on now. All right, so we got Snogglesworth playing Oromancers, MTM Tat, and Pauper Tim, but I don't know what tribes you want to be. What is a Quarter Shield? Little fight with the knowledge. Woo! There it is. 600. We got a really close game here, guys. This is awesome. All right, we'll close out the category. Converted mana cost equaling 0. Here we go. Hop. This 0 cost artifact sees little tournament play, despite its ability to make a mana of any color. Better reading, please. Hey, wait a minute. Is that directed at me? Lotus Petal, says Nimchimsky. Lotus Petal, Nimchimsky for the Oromancer knowledge. All right. Blue Staples. Let's go to 500. Answer. This net is a popular option to keep green or white creatures at bay. Blue Staples. 500 points. Here we go. They'll all be Pauper cards, people. Coral Net, says Snogglesworth. I gotta stop announcing it. Nimchimsky with the knowledge again. Coral Net, as it plays, Snogglesworth is going to be a champ. I'm forecasting. He seems to almost get all of these. All right. Well, we'll go white removal for 300. Answer. While white is great at exiling, the spell exile does it unless the creature is this color. Sorry about the screw up on reading there. While white is great at exiling, the spell exile does it unless the creature is this color. What is black? Little fight. Nimchimsky says exile. I don't know. Do we allow that? We'll just call this a wash. You got it right, but then exile white. All right, we're just gonna say no points here. Actually, so we shouldn't dock little fight for that. We'll just move on. All right, white removal. It was white. Answer for white removal. Last breath lets its controller gain 4 life, so long as target creature has a power less than this. White removal for 400. 2 power, says Nimchimsky. Bonk. Pow. There it is. What is 2? Woo. All right. Only 2 more left. Well, let's see. I don't know. I think Oromancer's going to take it. Blue Staples for 300. Let's see who gets second place. A popular sideboard card. It is also a term for having too much to drink. Blue Staples for 300. 2 correct answers here. Pyroblast, says Nimchimsky. What is Hydroblast? Okay, so minus, plus. I clicked it a little too fast, but Little Fight was right there with the right answer before I revealed. So yeah, what is Hydroblast or Hydroblasted? All right, and last category. Shit, Razamon, full of rage. All right, blue staples for 400. All right, let's here we go. It's a second place game. Answer: while this spell is a tournament staple, this other instant of the same cost targets only sorceries and never sees tournament play. We're just going to go until somebody gets this one, because this is a good one. Permit little fight with the lack of knowledge. Pow! What is disrupt? Says Pauper Tim. Interesting. When I announce them, it doesn't mean it's right. Targets only sorceries. Dun dun dun. Oh no. I guess if you had the MTG up set to Pauper with the card list set to 0. Envelop Nimchimsky with the win and the knowledge. What is Envelop? Woo! All right, so we have a champion in Nimchimsky, the first ever Auramancer. What did I call this? Pauperdy champion. Woo! Let's hear it for him. In second place, we've got Little Fight by just a hair, and then Goblin Gardener in third. All right, guys, we're going to take a very quick break. We're going to be back for game number 2, and we have. But before we do that, I want to make sure Snogglesworth is our Auramancer. MTM Tat, who you got? We're going to give you a little preferential treatment because you be one of our coffee supporters. We thank you very much. I'll keep the Auramancer streak up, says Snogglesworth. That's right. Yes, Auramancers might be where it's at. Necro for MTM Tat, and that makes Pauper Tim our Goblin Gardener. Hey, good initials, right? GG. Well, I guess you say that sometimes when you lose too. But anyway, guys, we'll be back right after this. Dun dun dun.
Action, please. Action also, please.
You just do anything?
No, sorry, cut. Yeah, rolling. 102, take 2.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. There is a California champagne by Paul Masson, inspired by that same French excellence. It's fermented in the bottle, and like the best French champagne, it's vintage dated. So Paul Masson.
102, take 3. Action, please.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. There is a California champagne by Paul Masson, inspired by that same French excellence. It's fermented in the bottle, and like the best French champagne, it's vintage dated. So Paul Masson.
Planeswalker's life is an otherworldly journey that is far from easy. The consuming vortex of an ever-changing metagame can leave your house of cards feeling bombarded with endless scenarios and worry of what's next. But one company has your best interests in mind, clarifying your uncertainties with hope and solid footing. Weather the storm. Insurance for the common mage.
And we're back for round number 2. So we have Snogglesworth as the Auramancer, MTM Tat as the Necromancer, and Pauper Tim as the Goblin Gardener. As we begin our second round of Pauperdy. Boop, 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 boop. That's the sound it usually makes. All right, category 1. I know that card. 2. Retrace your steps. Big hint there. Category 3, rather than. Very good thing to look at when you're building a deck. Category 4, flying creatures. That's pretty wide open. And last category, 2 mana artifacts. Good luck to the rest of the contestants. All right, so Pauper Tim, let's give you the first category guess, and then I'll just start picking them after that. And I'll have to read up. He says, holding last answer is allowed. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. How are we going to choose here? Everybody seeing everything all right? Got the new frame going on. I had to try to cover up a few things here. But yeah, retrace your steps. We'll just assume it's for 200. Okay, here we go. Answer. Retracing this card gives even chainer nightmares. See what I did there? Pauper Tim is the Goblin Gardener. So let's see. Anybody can chime in. Dun-dun-dun. Let's see. I like this first answer because it really encourages like those fast. Get on your keyboard. What is sends enlistment? Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. The host is wrong. That's right. Sends enlistment. Hey, I need to be replaced. All right. Good job there, Popperton. Sorry for the scare there. All right. Here we go. All right. Now I'm just going to go retrace your steps for 100. Answer. Of the retrace spells, this one is best at killing pesky little 1/1 creatures. Let's see who can get this one. Yeah. And it gives Chainer's Nightmares. See? Always trying to give you a little hints there. Let's see who's going to get this one. What is Flame Jab? Pauper Tim with the win. Well, not the win, but for this category. Yes, up 300. Playing a great game. All right. I'm going to go over to Flying Creatures for 300. Answer. Look, folks. Gaia's flying. What did Deluxe do there? There must be a hint in here. Dun, dun, dun. What is Merfolk, says Snogglesworth. That is technically inaccurate. So we're going to say minus 300 for you. What is Gaia's Skyfolk? There it is. Pauper Tim, hard to beat. Showing the Auramancers where it's at. All right, let's make this interesting. We'll go to 2 mana artifacts for 500. Remember, 500. You can catch him, maybe, get close, or Goblin Gardener can go way down. Here we go. 2 mana artifacts, 500. Answer. Only 1 mana can play this flying imp. The color doesn't matter. The life may. Only 1 mana can play this flying imp. 2 mana artifacts. The color doesn't matter. The life may. Vault Scourge, Snogglesworth with it. Booyah! All right, we got ourselves a game. Goblin Gardener, we are set. All right, I know that card for 300. I don't even remember writing these. Answer. This blue instant draws a card and does what Dispel and Envelop can do all in one, but with one small drawback. Dun, dun, dun. All right, here we go. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? This is for 300 points. What do we got? I got to learn how to tap dance just with my head. Maybe chin dance? Chin tapping? Is that a thing? Hit the mic. I'm sure that would go over really well. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Dispel and Envelop. All in one. All right, I think I'm going to have to reveal this in about 3 more seconds. Don't want to have too much dead air. 5. Disrupt, says Snogglesworth. Let's reveal. Disrupt it is. Snogglesworth. I still don't have everybody's things memorized because we just played. All right, we got ourselves a game. Rather than for 200. Answer. A solid aura with flash. This white card bends the rules of power and toughness. Bum, bum, bum. Come on, Necromancer, get on the board. Let's go. MTM Tat. Pulling for you. Solid footing, says Snogglesworth. Solid footing it is. And the Auramancers get it again. Woo! Into first. All right. Flying creatures for 500. Answer. This 2/1 Drake is an odd color, given it has flying and haste. Its art echoes a flying reptile. I'm burning my hash browns at the same time. MTM Tech, get your priorities straight. This 2/1 Drake is an odd color. Dun, dun, dun. Another hint, I have brewed with this and gotten a few firsts with it, and it was considered really weird. Uptime, huh? Alrighty. Here we are. Who's got it? Who's got the answer? Yeah. All right. Come on now. Uktabi Snogglesworth with the knowledge. Uktabi Drake. Very cool reptilian looking thing. All right. We're going to go rather than for 400. Answer. Rather than play this spell's mana cost, you may have each other player gain 6 life. Let's see who's going to get this one. Give you a little clue. Hexproof. Or no, Infect. That might make more sense. Bum, bum, bum. They both make sense. Depends if you're coming or going. Reverend Silence, Snogglesworth with the knowledge. Boom! Auramancer's just killing everybody. All right. I know that card for 100. Let's see. This red mainstay has been doing 3 damage at instant speed from the very beginning. Finally, a nice easy one, right? MTMT? Yeah, no. Negative 400, huh? Oh, well, you answered afterwards. Pauper Tim, all right. Pauper Tim gets the obvious one. I'm trying as this game and the next one go. You're going to see a lot of easier answers here, which makes sense, and harder ones here, which is just kind of how the game works. You're risking more. So let's go right in the middle here. 2 mana artifacts for 200. Wait a minute. Snogglesworth, you answered first. Did I get something wrong? Somebody say in one sentence who should go up or down. I'm not quite sure. We'll adjust it afterwards. If Little Fight's paying attention, I don't know. All right, let's keep it going. 2 mana artifacts for 200. A dangerous little Myrrh. It's probably best to just take the 1 damage rather than have it dealing 2 damage to anything if it dies. So Pauper Tim, is that a minus for you then? Oh, you're right. It's right there. Duh. He answered first. So Snogglesworth gets it. And, well, I'll just have to adjust it. I don't want this thing to crash. So Perilous Myrrh. MTM Tat with the answer. Necro gets it. Woo! All right. Necromancer on the board. All right, we'll adjust that last one. I forget even what it was for. Let's see. What was the last one for? It was it this one that we did? Oh, no, it was Lightning Bolt. That's right. Escape. Let me go Lightning Bolt. So Goblin Gardener. Let's see. Snogglesworth got it. And Goblin Gardener didn't. Okay, we're back to normal. All right, here we go. Retrace your steps for 500. Here we go. Answer. If you miss Invigorate and Infect, you'd be wise to look past this overpriced version. Overpriced version of Invigorate. Retrace your steps. Monstrify, says Snogglesworth. Woo! He gets it. Man, Auramancers are tough to beat. All right, whoever thinks they're going to be bad at this game, you play Auramancers next. That'd be cool. And MTM Tat with the second right in there. All right, 2 mana artifact. Let's go Flying Creatures for 400. Enter. The phantasm of this planeswalker doesn't look like much unless your opponent has 10 or more cards in their graveyard. Interesting. This phantasm? Jace's, says Snogglesworth. What is Jace or Jace's? We'd accept both. And Auramancer gets it again. Good grief. It's a blowout, folks. Flying Creatures for 100. Enter. Considered to be one of the very best cards in Pauper. This not only flies, but it draws 2 cards. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I was thinking that little fight with the form of a question thing, but I think it might be Mold Drifter, says Snogglesworth. And yes, it is. But I think with the cultural divide, people will be like, wait, huh? We're supposed to question the answer? I'm looking for just a quick one. Well, we'll complicate it if it gets really catchy and everybody wants to play and gets it in like a year from now. All right, everybody's got it. It was just who was first. All right, 2 mana artifacts for 100. I heard you. Here we go. One of the most played prisms in all of Pauper. At least that's what the prophecies say. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Prophetic prism, Snogglesworth with it. Bam! Man, he must just be living inside the internet. I know that card for 500. Let's give him a chance to catch you. Answer. One of the longest online bugged cards. This black instant can do 3 damage to a non-black creature by exiling the top 3 black cards of your graveyard. Or you can pay 4 and 2 black. Spinning Darkness. Man, Snogglesworth is just destroying. Woo! All right, I don't even want to play Snogglesworth, and I wrote these. All right, Pauper Tim with it, but just a tad bit late. Let's try for another 500 here. Answer for rather than. That will be in the flavor text. Rather than. Not flavor text, in the text box, whatever that is. Playing since M13. All right. The flavor text on this burn centerpiece reads, Ember mages aren't well known for their diplomatic skills. Hey, I forgot to end a quote there. Gosh darn it. I hate when I catch errors. All right. Rather than for 500. Dun, dun, dun. MTM Tat says salt. Tim Tat, I think I'm going to have to take that as a Get to Lava Runner. Goblin Gardener, can you pull it off? Pauper Tim? You know what? These really hard ones, I hate to admit it, it probably pays to just kind of wait and then go from there. Flavor text on this burned centerpiece reads, if Ember Mages aren't well known for their diplomatic skills. That's the flavor text on this card. I'm going to give Pauper Tim about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Answer. Boop. Fire blast. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. All right. It's within striking distance. Let's try rather than for 100. Answer. Hey, Clement's in the house. While not a land, this will grant you the ability of a forest, so long as you don't have a land in hand. Little clues in there. Land grant. Snogglesworth with it. Boop. I think he's onto my shenanigans. All right. I know the card. I know that card for 200. Here we go. Answer. This 1-mana white creature would be very helpful if you needed protection from a color of your choice. I know that card for 200. I have a huge delay for internet, says Pauper Tim. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Benevolent Bodyguard says, and they've got it. Auramancer with it. With the technological edge, too. All right. Here we go. 2-mana artifacts. 400. Answer. Origami. Yep, you're right. Marco 01. This masked savage gets +1/0 for each artifact in your graveyard. This masked savage. I think I remember this because I just wrote it the other day. So some of these I feel smarter than I really am. I wrote the damn things. I can't play. What's going on here? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I think this is kind of a hit. Savage Slasher. Let's see. Yo, he's got it again, folks. Damn. All right. Let's go. I know that card for 400. Answer. This green instant gives +4/+4 for only 1 mana, so long as you've played a land this turn. Dun dun dun. All right. Who's going to get this in the old Stompy days? Groundswell. Pauper Tim with the knowledge. Goblin Gardener gets it. 1,000. I think it's still a game. Oh, maybe. I'm not so good at math. All right. Retrace your steps for 400. Anybody can answer. I'll just, go for it. I love seeing the chat. All right. Retrace your steps category for 400. Answer. It would be a crime to discard this clue. This category can only have like maybe one more game with it because then we'll have all of them answered. Raven's Crime, Snogglesworth. Oh, MTM Tout, nanosecond behind him, but it's Raven's Crime. Auramancer steals it. And we'll close out Retrace Your Steps for 300 with the answer. Everybody got it. It's just, I think technology's favoring the Auramancers. And that makes sense, right? Well, I guess either the Necromancer or the Auramancer has a slight advantage because they could cast some spell and make the technology of the universe apply to them. All right, here we go. 300 for Retrace. Answer. It's the only retrace spell that requires 2 mana of the same color. 2 mana. Siphon Life, says Snogglesworth, and he is correct. And boy, they are just killing. All right, let's go. Flying Creatures for 200. Enter. This Spirit Cleric asks each player to vote for an artifact, creature, or enchantment card in your graveyard. Too fast, says Paco01. I know. Custody Squire, man. All right. Snogglesworth is just running away with this. I think he's got like a T1 line, like 2 of them just sparked into his computer. All right. Let's see. 2 mana artifacts for 300. Let's close out this category with this answer. This vehicle was first spoiled as Skyfisher's 5 through 8. Remember how overhyped this was? This vehicle was first spoiled as Skyfisher 5 through 8. And you know what? Maybe you're watching this show and, the names are different. Sorry about that. Pacquiao1. Sky Scanner says Clemens. Interesting. That maybe some of these trivia questions will actually spark somebody to go, hey, I want to build with that. And then Sky Skiff, Nimchimsky. You're not playing. All right. Remember, try to only answer in caps if you're playing the game. We got Snogglesworth, MTM Tat, and Pauper Tim, and Snogglesworth is just destroying. I Yeah, I think we ought to have... Who played the Oromancer in the first one? I forget. Or Sky Skiff. Snogglesworth. Of course he gets it. Sky Skiff for the last. All right, and here we go to close this one out. It's going to be a short show today. We might even close up in an hour. I don't know what people would... I don't know if that's what else people would hype up. Oh, all right. I thought you just said if everyone could join. Oh, yeah. Just but if you're officially of the 3 players, just so I can tell. If you screw up, big deal. You know, cap up. I love that too. But try it if you're playing just to cap up so I can kind of see the official guesses and stuff. I'll announce everything. You're right. I'm wrong. Let's go. Rather than for 300, the spectator of any burn deck. The spectator of any burn deck. Category is rather than for 300. That's what I mean, Little Fight. You're right. I got your text earlier. Have I been saying hollow and I'm supposed to be saying hallow? Is that right? All right. Skewer the critic, says Pacquiao. Yep, says Little Fight. All right. A lot of answers going on. The spectator of any burn deck. Pacquiao 01 with the knowledge. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe I'm leading you down the wrong avenue. Do we have an official? I'm going to count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Skewer the critics. Snogglesworth just had it, but we're not going to count it. All right. Oromancers are the champions again. This is crazy. All right. So we've got one more round of this, folks. The questions get even better and make even a little bit more sense with the, low to high sort of thing. So no 5K for me, says Snogglesworth. Yeah, man, you are killing it. All right, so we're going to do the last round after this, and then I'll discuss a little bit of something that's been on my mind with MTG related. So it won't be a completely free of Magic Online show. But anyway, so Snogglesworth was just absolutely killing it. Who was our Oromancer in game 1? I apologize. I can only take so many notes here. I know Shiraz with Goblin Gardener. Oh, it's Nimchimsky. We are playing Pauperdy. It's a quiz show based on all Pauper commons. So, all right. So I think we should have Nim and Snogglesworth in the finals. You guys up for that? Nim, Snoggles. And who's our third? Who could be third? Who's got a pretty fast connection? Let's see. All right. So we're going to have the Oromancer showdown, and we'll have a grand champion of the first ever Pauperdy after a few commercials. But we still need a third player. So Snogglesworth, I think I'm going to give you the Oromancer for this next game because that was such a dominant defeat, unless you say otherwise. Nim, I want to make you Necro just so I understand the N with the N, if that's cool. Oh, no, says Nimchimsky. Well, speak up now if anybody's got a big problem with that, but it's fine. All right. I joined, but my collection is no. Thank you for the honesty there, Clements. I appreciate it and keeping the show moving along here. Very appreciated of that. Smokums is in the house too. But so I'm going to roll to a commercial. In the chat, feel free to call. We have one spot available for our third and final game. If not, I'll just maybe go with Shiraz or Little Fight. I'll do it unless someone... Yep, that's what I was figuring too, my friend. Thank you for always being there. All right, so we're going to be back in just a few, right after this.
Attention Pauperganda Knights! Show your love of all things Pauper with our Ultra Deluxe Playmats. And true to our Pauper roots, the glorious artwork is 100% free.
Trying to give these guys everything they can get to me, and that's it.
Just send an email to pauperganda@gmail.com with the subject 1, 2, or 3, and we'll send you the playmat file for free.
I gotta read it again because my mind is just a piece of shit this morning.
All you need to do is visit our friends at inkgaming.com. Order yours today.
She's a wolf in mouse clothing. The mouse's ghostly howl stakes claim to...
And we're back for the last game of Pauperdy. All right, Clements, welcome aboard. I don't know if we should give you some sort of handicap. I don't even know what it would be if your connection's bad, but we'll just see how it goes. We have an all-new game of Pauperdy, the quiz show for Pauper fanatics. All right, here we go. All new board. First, wait, did we already do this one? We did. Where's the other one at? Oh, man. All right, hold on a minute. We've already hit this one. Hit that one, hit that one. I loaded the wrong one. Let me just jump over here real quick. Sorry. I've got them in my emails here. Pauperdy. I believe it's the third one. Let me try this one out. Continue. Oh, here we go. All right. Little technical delay, courtesy of the ghost of Alex Trebek. All right. Clements will play Goblin Gardener. All righty. Goblin Gardener. And our categories are Discarded, Rebel Yell, Vigilance comes into play tapped, and Shadow Me This. So Clements will give you the first kickoff here since you're new to the game. Going up against two champions. This is really cruel to Clements. I mean, he's going up against two just A+ Auramancers, and they obviously have an aura out that says add plus 5 seconds to all your opponent's response times. All right, sounds good. Discard for 100. Answer. Discard this lonely land to draw a card. Discard this lonely land to draw a card. Let's see who's going to be Johnny on the spot this time as we play Worldwide. Lonely Sandbar, Clements, with it. Woo! All right, he's got it. Taking those Auramancers, tell him what it's about. All right, we're just going to move down. All right, here we go. Discarded for 200. This charming card allows you to discard or gain Island Walk or boost a creature's stats. That's right. Cap up if you're in the game, if you don't mind. Piracy Charm, Snogglesworth with the Auramancer knowledge. Dun dun dun. Here it begins. It begins. All right, we're going to say Shadow Me This for 300. Answer. The Shadow Guild Mage costs black and uses these two other colors to help your plans. Let me see. Yes, we're all pondering. Red and blue. Wait, I think that's right. Red and blue. You're right, Nimchimsky. Sorry. All right, we got ourselves a game. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's go with Vigilance for 100. Answer. It is the heroic cartouche of choice. Vigilance for 100. It is the heroic cartouche of choice. Solidarity, says Snogglesworth. Solidarity it is. And the Auramancer ties it up. All right. We're going to go with Rebel Yell for 400. Goblin Gardener can go in a first. Here we go. I think your connection's pretty good there, Clements. I think you belong in the finals. What say you? All right. Rebel Yell for 400. Answer. These children can gain life equal to the life you've lost this turn. These children can gain life equal to the life you've lost this turn. Rebel Yell. Children of Corliss. Nimchimsky showing off the necromancing knowledge. 700. Woo! All right. All right, what haven't we done? Come into play. Let's go big. 500. Comes into play tapped is the category. Answer. This Cobra aura deals 2 damage to a land's controller when enchanted land becomes tapped. Cobra is a hint for the art. This Cobra aura deals 2 damage. These people are good. All right. We got it. We got some knowledge kicking down. I'm liking the give and go with the chat. I'm really like Psychic Venom. Psychic Venom and the Auramancers have it. All right. Here we go. Let's go Rebel Yell for 100. Answer. This rebel can enchant a creature, often at instant speed. It is not an instant. This rebel can enchant a creature? What sort of treachery is that? Who could possibly do that? What kind of bending rules crap is this? You can search Bound in Silence Nimchimsky with the knowledge. Woo! Necromancer and Auramancers tie it up. Goblin Gardeners are just maybe dancing with sausage trees. All right. Here we are. We've done one of each category. Let's move on to vigilance for 500. Let's make this a game, folks. Woo! Here we are. Vigilance, 500. Answer. This sliver gives all of its kind vigilance. I believe there's 2 right answers to this. This sliver gives all of its kind vigilance. Sentinel, says Clements. Sentinel or Synchronous, and Goblin Gardener with it. Wow, what a game. This is the most competitive one yet. It's the last game. This is awesome. I can't tell you how long it took to put 3 of these games together. And again, if you like this, you're on a road trip, you're just goofing off with somebody and you're tired of actually playing, you can see these in the chat in YouTube. There'll be links to these, and feel free to make your own and send them to us. If they're really good, maybe we'll play them. Maybe it could be a fan-based one, and we'll go from there. All right. Let's see. You know what, Clemens? Go ahead and name the next category here, bud. We'll have to give you a little treatment because everybody else is playing twice, so we got a very close game. Let's see. I might be moving a little too fast here is what I'm trying to say. There's only so much mental fodder I've got that I can keep spitting out, trying to stop dead air and such. So, all right. Discard for 500. Ooh, I like your style. All right. Discarded for 500. Answer. It's the instant twin to tormenting voice. It's the instant twin to tormenting voice. All right. Soshi in the house. No problem, my friend. Yeah, we're doing an all-new type of show today. Never done it before. We're seeing if everybody likes it. So far, it seems like it's a bit of a hit. We'll see. Not going to do it all the time, but maybe like once a month, maybe once every 2 months. I don't know. We're just trying to keep things different. Damn the one with the hint. Warp mine. We've got Thrill in the house. We've got all kinds of guesses, but we don't have an official guess yet. The clock is ticking. Throw a possibility. The Necromancers got it. Booyah. Tell you, one of the strategies of this game, at least for now, is just listening to the chat. But they might lead you down the wrong hole, so you got to be careful there. All right. And here we go. We will say, shadow me this for 100. Answer. What? Did I get it wrong again? Snoggle was? Oh, he did get it. Gosh darn it. All right. So that was shadow, right? That was shadow. No. That was, God, what category were we in there? It was, totally, wait, were we on, was it this one? No, that wasn't that one. Discard 5, that's what it was. Yeah, that's a lot of points. So, let's see. Snogglesworth got it. Man, I did that to you twice, Snogglesworth. I'm sorry. And that's so weird. I swore the other one came up first. Okay. All right. Scores are correct. All right, now, shadow me this for 100. Infiltrator Ilkor is a 3/1 with suspend for blue. But how much is the suspended cost? Dun dun dun. Comes into play with haste once you suspend it. But how many turns do you gotta wait? 2, says Snogglesworth. The answer is 2, and we would also accept 1 in a blue. And the Oromancer taking the lead, as is the way of the universe, it seems. All right, let's give everybody a chance to come back into this. Rebel Yell for 500. Answer. This red 3/3 is only a rebel in name and attacks each combat if able. You might need Magic Online or outside help with this one. And I don't have it memorized, so I might just have to reveal. We'll see who's first. Let's see. We've got the knowledge. Pacquiao sitting pretty. MTM Tats, Snogglesworth, Soshi, Clemens. Frontline, says Clemens. Now, I'm not going to reveal. That was the first guess from Clemens. Do we have, because I don't remember this one. That's how hard it is. We'll see. We'll see. Jovial Rider, says Nimchimsky, and the Oromancer is going to guess. We'll accept both, Clemens, if you're right. I don't know if you're right. We'll see. 3, 2, 1, reveal. Frontline Rebel. All right, the Goblin Gardener gets it. Woo! That's a lot of points. Damn, we got ourselves a game, guys. This is awesome. It's the third one. It's super close. All right. Let's all take a collective breather and go simple. Converted mana cost. Oh, comes into play tapped for 100. Sorry. Your host needs some more caffeine. Answer. Wild Growth adds this color of additional mana when tapped. Wild Growth adds this color of additional mana when tapped. Snogglesworth with green for 100. All right. Everybody got that one. We'll go, let's go Shadow Me This for 200. Answer. Merfolk Looter has nothing on this core rogue of the shadows. Merfolk Looter has nothing on this core rogue of the shadows. What could it be, folks? Looter Ilcor Clements with the knowledge. Woo! We got a game, folks. 200 points between first and second. Thank you for keeping me honest. And I apologize to the Auramancers. It's almost like I have an aura that makes Auramancers not as powerful because I keep taking points. All right, let's go. We'll save this for the drama. We'll save that for the drama. Discarded for 300. Answer. This black sorcery leaves a haunting reminder when a creature dies. This black sorcery leaves a haunting reminder when a creature dies. Cry of contrition. Auramancer with the knowledge. Woo! All right, get a little Ric Flair in there too. All right, let's go vigilance for 300. Answer. This imposing dinosaur is usually cycled away, not cast. This imposing dinosaur is usually cycled away, not cast. Which, I guess it's a dinosaur. Imposing Venusaur. Oh, the imposing Clements. I'm gonna give you it. We're gonna. That's a tough one, but you were first. I'm gonna give it to you. Auramancers can make up for it. You're up against the champs. We're gonna give Clements a little bit of a break there because he's up against two Pauperdy champions, right? Wink, wink. All right, so here we go. All right, let's go. Let's go nice and simple. Comes into play tapped for 200. Here we are. Answer. The cards known as border posts require you to do this when they come into play tapped. These used to see quite a bit of play. Now they're not that great. Return a basic land, says Nimchimsky. Return a basic land. Necromancer's back on the board. We've got less than 800 points separating everybody. This is a close game. All right. Nimchimsky, go ahead and choose the next category, my friend. I'll let the... we're going to bend the rules a little bit and let the person in the... I guess with the lowest total choose next. Discard for 400. He ain't fooling around. Here we go with the answer and closing out the category of discarded. Don't allow this red sorcery into your church, or you may have flashbacks. Dun, dun, dun. This red sorcery. Don't allow it into your church, or you may have flashbacks. Faithless looting. And Chimsky, let me double check. Yep. There it is. Woo! Pretty biased card when this is your host, right? All right. Let's go Rebel Yell for 200. And yes, I like Billy Idol. Answer. Some will watch The Rift, but most will just watch their lives increase by 2, often twice. Rebel Yell for 200. Even Rift Watcher. Necromancer's coming on strong in the ending game here. Look at the score, guys. We're within 200. Man, I got to get a drum roll. Hopefully that came through all right. All right. I know there's no drum rolls in Jeopardy, but there is in Pauperdy, damn it. All right. We're going to let the drama play out. Now, we have Nimchimsky. Call the category. You won that one. We're gonna play. Whoever wins the category gets to choose the next one for the closeout because we've only got 7 guesses left. So vigilance for 400 says the tied for second place. Here we go. Answer. While the loyal Cathar has vigilance, its darker, unhallowed self can't do this. What can't it do? Cannot block. Nimchimsky with the knowledge. Booyah! And he's in first. Man, bet Nims is in the room. All right, here we go. All right, so we've got our past champ, Auramancer, now turned dark side Necromancer. Nimchimsky, it's your guess. What category would you like, my friend? Here we go. Here we go. As we wait, come into play. Tap for 300. Answer. This not so swift land will gain you 1 life when it enters play. I meant to edit that. I apologize. This not so swift land will gain you 1 life when it enters play. Swift water. Says Nimchimsky. I can't quite remember. I think you're right. Swiftwater Cliffs of Clements. And Swiftwater. Now we've got the Necromancers coming on strong. Come on, Snogglesworth. All of a sudden, you are Clements I'm pulling for now. All right. Here we go. We've got Nimchimsky again with your guess, my friend. Only 5 categories left, and boy, do we got a barn burner of a game here. Woo! Wee woo! Getting Kung Pao enter the fist going on here. Wee wee! Shadow me this for 400. Here we are. Answer. The 2-1 for you, for blue, seems like a great deal in Drifter Ildal, except that you have to do this each upkeep. A 2-1 with Shadow for you. Pay blue, says Snogglesworth. And you are correct. Bam! Wow. We have got ourselves such a close game. Snogglesworth, the choice is yours, my friend. It's up to you. Alrighty. Snogglesworth with the category placement. Shadow me this for 500. Woo, this really could decide the game. I'm pulling for Clemens here, because boy, that'll just put you right back in the hunt. Shadow me this. Shadow. Answer. This white soldier can gain shadow for a single white mana. I've played around with this before. This white soldier can gain shadow for a single white mana. Try to all answer this one because I don't think I have this one memorized. Boom, boom. And the answer is... And it looks like Nimchimsky got it. Woo! How'd you like my song there? Sorry about that, everybody. Everybody got it. Oops. Except Clemens, a little misspelling there, but I know what that's all about. All right. We have Nimchimsky with the third to the last guess in this super close game. Get something wrong, we could... It's anybody's game still. We could still pull this off here. All right. Nim, name your category, sir. Comes into play tapped for 400. Oh, this is really going to decide it. All right. Answer. The white removal spell Swift Response has this rules text. The white removal Swift Response has this rules text. Destroy tapped creature, says Nimchimsky. All right. Destroy tapped creature. And it is destroy target tapped creature. Nimchimsky pulling ahead to the 3,200 points. Oromancer at 2,200, followed by the Goblin Gardener, still looking for that sausage in the soil. And here we go, the last 2 categories. Nim, for maybe the win. I know it rhymes. I love things that rhyme. Let's go. Which category, sir? Holy Nimchimsky, Batman. I know, he's killing it. He's going to be our champ if this keeps up. And a better champ we could not ask for. Rebel Yell, 300. All right, I should have brought my... I've got a really blonde wig that makes... it doesn't make me look like Billy Idol. I wish it did, but it's a little similar. I guess maybe a core missionary, isn't that it? All right, Rebel Yell, 300. This zealot has shadow and does an interesting impersonation of Tim. This zealot, it's a rebel. This zealot has shadow and does an interesting impersonation of Tim. Come on, Team Sausage, says Shiraz. Ilkor, says Clements with the first guess. Ilvek, says Snogglesworth. And Zealot Ilvek, says Nimchimsky. Zealot Ilvek. Oh, audience, how you want to... So, Clements, definitely not. Snogglesworth... And I did say Zealot. I think Snogglesworth gets it. Yeah, Snogglesworth with the first and the correct and... Yeah, even though I said Zealot Ilvek, Zealot is right there. We're going to give it to him. And we've got ourselves the last chance. Dun, dun, dun. Vigilance for 200. I guess, let's see. I think, yeah, Nims is going to be our champ because, well, we'll just do it anyway. Here we go. I guess you could answer incorrectly 30 times or something. Vigilance for 200. Gaze into this aura's eyes for a vigilant escape. Vigilance for 200. Gaze into this aura's eyes for a vigilant escape. Dun, dun, dun. Sentinel's Eyes, says Clements, and it is Sentinel's Eyes. And the Goblin Gardener closes it out. In our best game yet, Goblin Gardener, Oromancer, Necromancer, good times. All right, so we have a grand champion and an undefeated master of both the dark arts and auras. Everybody, let's clap around for Nimchimsky. Very cool. Snogglesworth, a super close second. He could have easily been the champ. Very cool. That was pretty cool. So, hey guys, we're not done yet. I'm gonna just go over a bit of a I don't even know if it's tech. It's more of a rant in a second here. But I just want to know before we head out. It'll be a very fast show today. A lot of stuff went into it. It doesn't feel fast to me. But hopefully if you like this, send us an email, pauperganda@gmail.com, and let us know if you like this. Or, hey, you know, we're going to have the links in the YouTube video below, and you can play it. And right there, you can just, it's free. If you want to do it like this, just real basic, and you save it, and you can send us your categories and such, and it'd be very cool. As you can see, I thought I edited the hell out of this, and I caught 2 mistakes as we were doing it, so try to really go over it. It's a really fun thing to do, and if you're a teacher out there, this is a great learning tool. So yeah, it's very cool. So anyway, we're gonna roll over here to this is what I was doing. See, we still got some magic in here. All right, so one of the things I kind of wanted to go over with this last weekend, I got a 5-0, and then I got I went to my very first challenge in like a year, and it was nerve-wracking because it's a lot of tickets and points, and I was like, ooh, if I lose this, I'm gonna be close to having to, you know, sell some cards or whatever. But I ended up getting 6th place, made the top 8 with Brute Squad, and had a really good time. I unfortunately lost to Tron, which really just felt like a kick in the crotch because I thought I had prepped enough for it, but you know, sometimes you just draw lands even in a deck with 13 in it. So I'll probably be giving that another try this weekend. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it a regular thing, but I won enough that I can play like a lot of events for free for the time being. So I'm jumping into a few leagues. I've got a few 3-2s and a 4-1 and a 5-0 just this last week, which feels like a lot for me, but it's definitely David Kane's initial inspiration for that really re-triggered my tournament love, and just liked seeing that. So yeah, great way to teach some Pauper knowledge. All right, and you being a father named Chimsky, you can show if you like that app, it's totally free. You can, you know, get your kids to maybe play along with it and have their game of sorts or whatever they're trying to learn, chemistry, whatever. So that got me thinking. In the original build, we did have Frogmite, and I was just talking to Little Fight this morning playing Brute Squad, how funny it is. This just seems like, I guess if I'm going to title this little section, rant, whatever, anything, it's just called auto include with a question mark, because you look at Brute Squad and you think, why wouldn't you play Frogmite? And I did. I played it for like 2 or 3 weeks. But when I took really meticulous notes, it only helped when I was winning or I had a very dominant position. And it was never good early. Like even with an explosive deck like that and the zero cast artifacts and stuff, I just kept wanting to have that consistent turn 1 play. So I got rid of it. And I think if I had played it that way first, people would be like, why not Frogmite? Why? But we showed why not Frogmite for a couple of weeks in that same aura, or in the Auramancer sort of thing. I feel the same way about these next 2 cards. We've got Werebear. Now, if you want to add green, there's so many better ways to do this. And for 2, and it's super fragile, I've almost never seen, I'm saying almost because I don't think I ever have, but you know, I've been playing a long time. I don't think I've ever really seen this work. And similar to Frogmite, when Werebear is working, what's happening? Well, you're winning already. You've got the dominant position. It does not help you early. I mean, we're looking at maybe turn 3 going into 4, you can do something in a color that excels at that. And so we're not looking for that. Threshold, it's a bit of a reach. And the other one I wanted to talk about is Basking Root Walla. Now, obviously, this card's awesome. Madness for 0. But what I have found, and very recently too, in playing against it, is this card is kind of a mana sink, and it's a very big tempo killer in my opinion. Yes, there are going to be decks that this really excels at, blah, 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 blah. I get it. But similar to Frogmite and Werebear, this is one of those kind of a tempo killer where it seems like an auto-include. It's like, I'm running Wild Mongrels, I'm running this, I'm running that. I've got to have Madness. Yeah, if you're going up against Edicts, there's definitely scenarios. Hey, you can use my chump blocking excuse in Brute Squad. One of my favorite things to do. That's why I run the artifacts, keep low to the ground first, then I block with them in like the germ, and then I equip it, and then I'm hitting really hard, and I haven't taken any damage. I get it. That's valid. Treating this as aggro, though, you've almost always have to pump it. If it gets blocked, you've time walked your turn just to maybe trade with something. I think if you really started keeping hash marks on how much mana it was costing you to just stay on the board as opposed to how much damage it was doing or winning the game, I think you come around to the same analogy that I would there. So of the 5 cards on the left of the screen, name a non-legendary creature that can be killed by terminate but not cast down. Yes, Nimchimsky, you got exactly what I was talking about. You all know, unless you're very first time here to Pauperganda, and I know I'm going to have to defend this. People are going to be like, why don't you like terminate? I didn't say that. Terminate's a very good instant. There's just better options. And when you need removal, when you need that fast, holy crap, that's a big creature, or I can't wiggle out of this, you don't want to be hindered by having 2 mana. Why? Well, I pulled out the cards I think it's relevant against. Never see it. Sometimes see it, but there's a lot better targets to hit, and you don't really have to worry about the regenerate there. Could be relevant, Blight Mama, I get it. Never see it, and you see it, but they probably side it out. Well, you know what? No, they wouldn't with regenerate ability. I could see it maybe. Realistically, I think this is the only card that would be relevant with terminate. Like if Stompy started playing 4 of these and everything, and it was taking spots 1 through 7 in every challenge, sure, maybe a terminate singular with maybe a searchable option or in the sideboard. With cast down and so many good spells out there, hampering yourself that you have to have 2 mana available of these colors. You can't be flexible to kill 1 creature. That's my rant for the day. I just don't think that that's all that set. Yep, Guardian of the Guild pack, which I have killed with Ginger Brutes. It's so fun. I run at them and then they all right, I'll block, and against Pestilence build, and then double tooth, smash, boom, trade, and now your Pestilence is dead. Very good times. Anyway, guys, that's a bit of my rant here. Thank you for joining me so much on this kind of cool little excursion into Pauperdy. We had a nice fun with this. We've got all these will be available in the YouTube links below. But for that, we're going to call it. It's probably one of our shortest shows ever. And we'll see you same time, same place next week. Not the same game. We'll be playing Magic next week. I just wanted to break. And you know what? If you really dislike this, I want to hear about it too. And see, I came here for, this and that and blah, 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 and blah, blah. Who knows? Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. Snogglesworth and Nimchimsky, you guys are king. Clemens did awesome, especially considering you were up against 2 heavyweights there. And for everybody else that played, thank you so much. Keep the format healthy, safe, whatever that means. And we'll see you all next time on Pauperganda. Till next week, everybody. Adios.